Welcome. In today's video we're gonna try out a game from Gabus 19 and it's about horse riding. So let's jump into it. So this is the landing page and you can find the link to it down below. So if you also want to try it out. So let's click play and see. Since we have nothing in description regarding like tutorial, maybe like instructions for which buttons on keyboard are we using. So I'm just gonna go full screen and see how it goes. Okay, so we do have a little bit of black bar on the side. That's not a big deal. Oh, so it expands. Okay. Exclamation mark is not of the same font size as everything else, if I can see that correctly. But as far as the background goes and the art, I quite like it so far. So we have easy, medium, and hard. I suppose this should be medium. So let's click and see how it goes. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm not sure where the sound is. I'm gonna, oh, I see, I have to uncheck it here. There we go. A nice bird chirping in the background. Okay, as far as the art, I like it. You have quite a lot of details in the foreground. You have, or rather the midground, and you have less details in the background. You are also using atmospheric perspective, meaning the further something away it is, the less detail we can see. And also the color of the atmosphere is also influencing the color of said object. So for example, here in the background, you can see that the hills that are further in the background are closer to the color of the sky. And same thing goes for these trees. So let's see, how do we play? There was a nice zoom. I thought there was gonna be some kind of a scene, maybe tutorial, perhaps from this bird. But so far there's nothing. WASD, nothing. Arrow keys, nothing. Spacebar, no. Tab, no. Control, Shift, perhaps numpad, no. Okay, I'm not sure how to start this game.
A few moments later.
First time I chose medium. Maybe something's bugged in this version, so I'm gonna go easy. Maybe that's gonna work. Is the horse a different color? I think so. Oh, there we go. So I pressed shift or control, not sure which one. Okay, so if I... So how do... I suppose spacebar is gonna be jump. There we go. Okay, I finally figured it out. So control is for walking, shift is for running, and spacebar is for jumping, and the player is moving automatically. So let's see if I can time it. There we go. Okay, nice. So can I go even faster than this? Oh, I can. So do I have to double click shift? No, I have to hold it. Oh, there's a tractor in background. Nice. I love the details and the sound as well. So if I wanna run faster, I have to hold shift to accelerate. Okay, so I guess this is it. I managed to... I don't think so. I'm at the end. I think I'm missing a little bit to finish this level. Or maybe it's a cutscene, who knows. So I'm gonna press R again to see if I can play it a bit better. And I love, by the way, do you see these trees in the foreground? Which are like not completely black, but very dark. And apart from everything else, it looks out of focus, so it has blurred edges. And I quite like this because it's showing that the camera is focused on the midground where our character is, instead on the foreground elements. That's quite a nice touch. I like it. So yeah, I press control and that's how we start. Can I always run in full speed? No. I wasn't able to jump over that one. It's not putting like check marks. Oh, there we go. I think I'll be able to make it to the end this time around. Okay, I have 15 seconds. Okay, so I can't go further than this, so I suppose that's gonna be the end. Another thing is that you have this countdown timer, which when it gets to 0, I've noticed last time that it starts counting back up. So I'm not sure why is that, or if something's gonna happen. So let's go back to the main menu and see a higher difficulty, maybe the medium, this one. So I know I should be able to start with control. Yeah, it's a different color horse. And control doesn't start the movement of the horse. So I think this might be a bug, probably. Okay, let's go back to main menu and see if we can start with the highest difficulty. Okay, a black horse. Yeah, so they do change the colors. That's quite a nice touch. And again, the control doesn't start the horse as it does in the easy difficulty. So I think that the easy difficulty works fine, but the hard difficulty don't. So what I would say is that first you should at least give us some instructions on how to start the game. So it can be either here, so like in the description, maybe as a part of comment or something, just so we know how to play the game or how to start the game, or simply in the game you can also introduce us with a short tutorial. So I'm not sure if this cutscene which pauses the game is supposed to be that. When it comes to the tutorial, maybe something's bugged, maybe there were supposed to be some dialogues that show us how to play the game, or maybe some pop-up screens, but it doesn't work on that portion. So to conclude, when it comes to art, it's beautiful. When it comes to sound design, I like it as well. It's nice, it's relaxing, it's focusing on the effects that the horse is creating, that the tractor in the background is creating, that the birds are creating. You don't have any music in the background, which would, to some degree, I would say, mess up this natural listening experience. So from those 2 points, it's great. From the gameplay perspective, apart from these bugs, but on the easy difficulty, the player experience is good. So overall good, but there is some place for improvement. For example, when I am introducing my horse, so I'm gonna go back to the start, and I'm going to show exactly what I mean. So when I want to start running faster, in this case scenario, I have to hold shift. And since we only have 3 different possible, let's say, speeds, as far as I know, which is this walk cycle, then we have the run cycle, and galloping when I hold the shift, which is the fastest. So I would say maybe just put them all on clicking. So do you see these 2 transitions, like between control and shift? So these 2 transitions between hold and shift, you can do the same thing by pressing shift again instead of holding shift, which doesn't come as natural. Also, we seem to have this stamina bar, which other people on the Discord server commented, which if I hold shift, it's gonna gallop and suddenly he's gonna stop. It's like he's gonna run out of stamina. And I don't know when exactly that's gonna happen. I would say remove it, just as other people have suggested, just for better player experience. Or if you really are insistent upon having the stamina bar, at least have it somewhere on the screen showing, so I know exactly when am I gonna be able to run and when not. Also, I can see when the horse is running, you can see that he's going over this fence here, so that's something that you can fix with different layers when it comes to your sprites. And yeah, that's all there is. So once again, art is beautiful. I quite like the sound design. When it comes to gameplay, fix those few bugs and you should be good to go. From game design perspective, when it comes to fatigue or stamina bar, which we don't see at all, I'd say either remove it or make it visible to the player. So that's the only way how we can actually calculate and take it into consideration instead of trying to figure it out instinctively, okay? Unfortunately, I don't have any kids who can try this game, but I hope other members on the server do. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the game. Thank you for your submission, Gabo19, and I hope your game development goes well, and I hope you share your progress in the future as well. And as always, relax, enjoy, and have fun.